Amazon, hi Ganges, welcome to your Year 3 Week 4 check-in. I hope you all had a lovely Easter weekend with your family and got to enjoy the sunshine. Now, as I do this check-in, I've been thinking about the fact that at the end of this week we'll have been at home for over a month, so I thought that this check-in would be a really good time for us to reflect on how we're looking after ourselves and thinking about our mental and physical well-being. Now, Miss Robinson does a lovely activity every morning with Ganges class, and I thought it'd be a really lovely opportunity for us to come together in Year 3 with Amazon joining Ganges, doing this lovely daily ritual that you started in school. So Amazon, every morning in Ganges class, the children would complete a daily affirmation. Now, an affirmation is a positive phrase that helps us stay positive and be kind to ourselves, and it's a lovely way to start the day. And Ganges were doing this quite regularly before school closed. So I thought, as we do our weekly check-in, it would be really nice to touch base with you all as a year group. Miss Robinson would really like to find out from Ganges where you've put your daily affirmations that you started before school closed. Do you have them on your mirror? Have you put them on your fridge? Are they beside your bed table? So that every morning you can read them and say them to yourselves to have a positive start to your day. So Amazon, if you can join Ganges in writing your own positive affirmation and think about where you would like to place it. And do keep in touch with each other. Email Miss Robinson and I on to email. Post your daily affirmation on our Year 3 blog so that we can share with you how you are being kind to yourself and having a positive start to your day. If you're not sure how to start your affirmation, Miss Robinson has very kindly shared one to help us get started or to keep going with this whilst we stay at home. And the affirmation that she has suggested for us to try is, I have lots of friends, I'm a good friend, and I'm a good friend to myself. So that's an affirmation that Miss Robinson would like to share with all of Year 3, and maybe as we move forward each day we can think of our own affirmation that we would like to say to ourselves, and think of a special place that we are going to say it and write it to help us get through each day. Now, apart from daily affirmations, another way that you can look after your mental health is to think about finding a nice quiet space to sit and breathe. Now, we take for granted every day being able to breathe, but sometimes it's really helpful in terms of calming us if we're feeling worried and anxious about changes to our routine. So Amazon, we used to do this quite a bit first thing in the morning to help centre us for the day. So what I'd like to do is extend that practice out to Ganges, so that as a year group we're not only looking at personal affirmations, but we're thinking about how we can control our breath and practice breathing exercises to centre us, ready for the start of the day or any time that we feel anxious or worried. And the way we can do that is just by finding a quiet space in a room or outside where you feel calm and relaxed, and just focusing on your breathing. So breathing in and maybe holding it for a count of 4, breathing out for a count of 4, taking a pause for a count of 4, and then breathing in again for a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 4, breathing out for a count of 4, and pausing, and maybe trying to complete that 6 times and seeing how you feel afterwards. And one way you can do that is by taking your hands and placing it over your heart space like this. So let's have a little practice together now. Breathe in, hold it for 4, Breathe out. Count to 4. Breathe in. Hold it for 4. Breathe out. Try and do that 6 times and see how you feel afterwards. Now, one other thing that we'd like you to try doing this week is just think back to our assemblies with Miss Novakoska on a Monday. Every Monday she would ask us to think about how our weekend has been and rate it out of 10. Some of you would often have flashing 10s. Some of you might have had an 8 or a 5, or sometimes your weekend might have been a 2. And what we would like you to do each day is rate your day. Speak to a member of your family, maybe it might be your mum, your dad, or one of your brothers and sisters, and ask them how their day's been. Has it been a 10, and what made it a 10? Has it been a 5? How could we make it a 6 tomorrow? And if it's been a really low number, like a 2, what made it a 2? And how can we help each other to make it an 8? So do check in with your family, let them know what kind of day you're having, and ask them to rate their day and see how you can help them make it a more positive time whilst we're all at home. Do continue to message and email us to let us know how you get on with all of those activities and tasks we've just talked about to promote your mental health. Do also take lots of photos of how you're completing physical activities to help keep you energised and positive. We talked last week about the children in school taking part in PE with Joe at 9 a.m. every morning on his YouTube channel. Show us the way you are developing your exercise routines at home to keep you fit and healthy and in a positive state. And remember that one of Miss Novakoska's challenges on her weekly check-in was for you to film a workout routine and send it in to her, so that you can help us as well and share within our Lyndhurst family different ways that we can stay fit and healthy whilst we're at home. Now, apart from checking in on your physical health and mental well-being, Miss Robinson and I would also like to give you a shout out for all the wonderful work you've been sending in as part of your Purple Mash activities and your dip and do's for the Easter holidays. So in Ganji's class, Miss Robinson would like to give a special shout out to Sophia and Stanley, who on Bug Club have been completing lots of comprehension activities. So well done for you for answering loads of questions about what you're reading. And remember, everyone else, you can magpie all that lovely learning that Sophia and Stanley are doing at home and apply it to your own learning. So log into your Bug Club account, have a go at reading some of the books that all your lovely teachers have uploaded for you, and see if you can answer some questions to check your understanding and your comprehension skills. Miss Robinson would also like to give a special shout out to Noah. Now, Noah has been in school ever since school has been closed, every day working really hard with the teachers who are supporting the children who are in school at the moment. And one of the lovely tasks that Noah did last week was some paper weaving. So well done, Noah, we're really proud of you. Well done for being in school every day and always giving your best and trying lots of new activities for the first time. So well done to Noah. And you can follow us on Twitter at Lyndhurst SE5, and those of you that are home can maybe be inspired by some of the lovely activities that Noah and the other children are doing at school. Now, in Amazon, I'd like to give a special shout out to Ned for all the lovely purple mash activities he's been completing online, and to Jabrilla, who keeps sending me lots of lovely emails each week to keep in touch. So thank you very much, Jabrilla. Now, one of your Easter dip and do's was to create a den, and I've had some lovely examples at home. One of them that I wanted to share with you is Eli. This is Eli's den that he's made with his family in the garden, and he's also submitted a list of all the things that he has used to make his den, and some of them are tarpaulin, broomsticks, tent pegs and garden sticks. So I hope that inspires the rest of you to keep a record of all the things that you're using to make your dens, whether they be inside or outside. And the next shout out I want to give is for someone else who's made a great den, and that is Zoe. She's made it in the back garden with her brother Zach, and judging from their faces, they've had a great time. I'm sure all that shade that they created in their den was really good last week with all that sunshine. So Year 3, that's it from me for this week's check-in. Next week, Miss Robinson will be giving you your check-in. We're really proud of all the work you're doing, so keep sending it in, and do feel free to email us with your daily affirmations to let us know how you're keeping positive at home. So for now, take care, stay safe, and we look forward to hearing from you next week.